What's up, Nauset High School?
We love Nauset! What's up, Nauset?
Hi, Nauset. Yeah.
Have a good school year, guys.
Welcome to Nauset News!
I'm James Shaw.
And I'm Aiden Ulrich.
And welcome to Nauset News. Our lineup today begins with our top story in football players by Kai Ratovich, followed by our High Five Student of the Week, Ethan Boyle, by Caroline Sotoff. Next, our sports today is by Alex Burris and Jack Cronin, and after a special report presented by Jack Burns. Stucco is by Jordan Auer, College Notebook is by Isabel Merle, and Things to Do is by Sadie Trudell and Tess Olson. Finally, we finish off with our talent with Delaney Colton, our health tip about seasonal defective disorder by Annabelle Quinn, and our staff profile on R.J. Nelson with Jack Fabiano. Today we also have an extra on cheerleading by Max Lang. Now on to our announcements.
Thank you, James. The Giving Tree Project is being held from November 14th to December 6th to collect toys. Just pick a star from the tree, bring back the toy that is written on the star, and put it in the bin in front of Mrs. LeBranch's office. For community service, the Council on Aging is always looking for volunteers to assist the elderly with yard work and household chores. The Brewster Animal Rescue League is still collecting anything from towels to treats up until December 4th. Just bring your donations to Miss Margada's advisory N211. Back to James.
Now into our top story.
Hello, I'm Kai Ratkovich saying the top story for this week's episode of Nauset News. I'm here with Coach Shed to shed some light on our playoff run and how hard we worked this season. Coach Shed, what was your proudest moment of the season?
Probably the proudest moment is that the kids kept fighting all season long. Never gave up. We went through a tough stretch at the end of the year, but in the end, we kept chopping away.
Who stood out this season?
Who stood out? Obviously, we have a great quarterback and senior leader, Bobby Joy, but our maturity really stood out on the offensive line. We had 4 out of the 5 returning starters, and they kept getting better. Defensively, Aiden Hanville and a couple new guys came on the team, Tyler Good, Kai Pearson, and it was just a great group that kept fighting.
Okay, what was your favorite game this season?
My favorite game this season was probably that last game of the year was against Falmouth.
Mine too.
Against Falmouth, we ended up scoring on Miles Perry, scoring a touchdown run, and ended up stopping them on a 2-point conversion to win 21-20. And it just showed the resiliency and the heart of the team not to give up.
How is this year's season different from last year?
I think the maturity level and the growth as a program, being here with Coach Strong for 3 years, we've kept laying the foundation, and I think that each year we've gotten better, not by record, but also by maturity and the effort by all the kids giving us their best of their ability.
And can you tell us a little bit about our playoff run?
It was very entertaining. We by beating Falmouth, we clinched the 3 seed. It was the first seeded home game in school history. We played Dayton Rehoboth and beat Dayton Rehoboth here, which was very exciting for our first win in school history in the playoffs. And last Friday, we fought hard. We missed a couple opportunities. It was 14-13 at half, but we didn't give up. We fought for 4 quarters. So it was a great run.
And lastly, Coach, what are your thoughts on the next 2 games against Silver Lake and DY, and are you excited?
I am very excited. There's always room for growth and improvement. Silver Lake is a really good team. We'll be going up there on Saturday at 5 o'clock. Really good. I think it's a good opportunity for us and the program to get better, because this stage of the game, a lot of teams don't want to play consolation games. So it's a great way to improve, and it's a great stepping stone for our program to moving forward. And then Thanksgiving Day game against DY, pulled off a fabulous one last year here, and the snow, the last play of the game, Mac LeBard scored, and they just really took the program to a whole nother level. This year we're going to DY, and it's going to be a great game. I'm just excited for these next 2 opportunities to come to get better and improve.
Well, thank you, Coach, for your time.
Absolutely.
Hi, welcome to Things to Do.
I'm Sadie Trudell.
And I'm Tess Olson.
Let's start with the movies. One movie showing is Last Christmas. With Christmas coming up, this would be a fun movie to watch with your family and your friends. This movie is a romantic comedy rated PG-13. This movie was given 51% Rotten Tomatoes and 86% of Google users liked this movie. Pain and Glory is a drama movie rated R. This movie was given 96% Rotten Tomatoes and 84% of Google users liked this movie. And lastly, Dr. Sleep is a horror movie rated R. 86% of Google users liked this movie and it was given 76% Rotten Tomatoes.
Now, if you are looking for something fun to do with the whole family in preparation for Thanksgiving, you will enjoy the Eastham Turnip Festival. This festival celebrates many different kinds of turnips located at Nauset Regional High School on November 23rd. If you are looking for a relaxing afternoon, then you might enjoy yoga and reggae located in Orleans, Saturday, November 30th from 12 to 4 p.m. And finally, the Coffee House features Cape talents, including many local musicians that will be playing at the Crossroads Coffee House on Sunday at 2:30 p.m.
And that was Things to Do with Sadie Trudell
and Tess Olson.
Hello, I'm Drew Nauer here with this week's Student Council update. This week, the council is setting up a giving tree in the main hallway of the high school. The tree is full of ornaments with specific gifts needed this holiday season for specific age groups. We encourage everyone to take one and bring in the written gift so it can be distributed to the kids in the community. The tree will be up throughout the entire month of November, and the council asks that all gifts are brought back and put in the bin in the main hallway by December 6th. A bin will be located in the main hallway. Additionally, the council is planning a Faculty Friday for December 13th in the cafeteria. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Nauset News. I'm Drew Nauer, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Welcome to sports. I'm Jack Cronin.
And I'm Alex Burse. The football team had a nice early run in the state tournament when they were awarded a home playoff game after beating Falmouth in their last regular season game. This was the first time in school history that the team had a home playoff game. Home field advantage paid off for the Warriors as they beat Dighton Rehoboth on November 1st in the first round of quarterfinal action 28-21. Unfortunately, they fell to Plymouth South on November 8th, 14-35 in the South semifinals. Nonetheless, the team had a great season and still has 2 more games to go. Be sure to mark your calendar for Thanksgiving Day as the Warriors play DY in Yarmouth for the annual Thanksgiving game at 10 a.m. And in cross-country news, the Nauset boys placed 9th overall at the Eastern Massachusetts Divisional Meet, November 9th. Finn Riley led the way for the Warriors as he placed high enough to qualify for the All-State Meet. November 16th in Gardner for the girls, it was Izzy Nobley who led the way along with Abby Farrell. They earned a 4th place finish, which qualified them for the All-State Meet. To qualify for All-States, you must be in the top 4, and the girls just barely got in with a 4th place finish. Also running in states is Ella Kelly, Michaela Hutchinson, Rebecca Pringa, and Katie Farrell.
In other news, the cheerleading recently placed first at the game day competition which qualifies them for states. If they place high at states, they could qualify for nationals at Disney World. Good luck to the cheerleaders. Now for boys soccer. The boys soccer team has had a great season so far and have earned their 9th consecutive league title. They have already won their first 2 playoff games and hope to continue the streak. They play Oliver Ames November 14th. Those results are on next week's show. Their talented goalie, Jack Avelar, was named the MVP of the league. All other stars were Sebastian Hedrick, Spencer Rushnacht, Ethan Boyle, and Shavar Champagne, and Ben LeBranch. Good luck to the Nauset soccer on the rest of the season.
That was sports. I'm Alex Burse.
And I'm Jack Cronin.
Thank you for watching.
Hello, I'm Isabel Merle here with this week's College Notebook. Today we'll be taking a look at 2 colleges with great programs for criminal justice, Rutgers University and Westfield State. Located in Newark, New Jersey, Rutgers University has a moderate selectivity of 64%. With over 7,000 undergraduates, Rutgers has moderate class sizes of 15 students to 1 faculty member. Criminal Justice and Safety Studies is an extremely popular major at Rutgers University. The School of Criminal Justice is a school for all criminal justice majors at the university. Graduates from the School of Criminal Justice tend to go on to obtain positions in government organizations, agencies, and corporations. If you're planning on visiting the school, here are some must-sees in the Newark area. Branchbrook Park is a popular site, and many who are visiting the area go here to take in the beautiful surroundings. Many college students tend to go to the New Jersey Performing Arts Center for live shows, as well as the Prudential Center for concerts. These two locations are great for Friday and Saturday night fun. Next, located in Westfield, Massachusetts, Westfield State University is known for its strong criminal justice programs. With a 78% acceptance rate, the school is not highly selective. Westfield has a student population of 5,500 undergraduates. With a student-to-faculty ratio of 15:1, Westfield offers fairly small class sizes, with 46% of its classes fewer than 20 students. Westfield tries to immerse its students on the college campus with over 100 student clubs and organizations. Many of Westfield students enjoy the Westfield Farmers Market, which is open every Thursday. Over 30 local farmers, bakers, and other local vendors sell items at the farmers market. This serves as a great opportunity for Westfield students to volunteer within the community and network with local business owners. And many students can be seen here volunteering as well as shopping with friends. Another attraction near Westfield State is Stanley Park. Students often come here to study and spend some time outdoors. Both Rutgers University and Westfield State University rank high in criminal justice programs and are great options for those looking to study criminal justice majors. I'm Isabel Morrell, thanks, and have a great weekend.
Hello and welcome to the Health Tip with me, Annabelle Quinn. Today we'll be looking at seasonal affective disorder, which is also called the winter blues. It is a form of depression and is a result of daylight saving time. According to an article in the Cape Cod Times, about 10 million Americans struggle with seasonal affective disorder. Another 10% to 20% are believed to suffer from less harsh winter mood changes. Women are more affected than men. Researchers suggest that it is the light, not the cold, that causes this depression. A university neuroscientist found that a pathway in the brain linking photosensitive cells which affects the mood and which causes seasonal affective disorder. Here are some tips to help you get through the winter. 1. Get outside as soon as the light is. When light comes. Get some exercise. Exercise will give you endorphins. Another tip is light therapy. And the final tip is to socialize and be with friends. Well, that's been your health tip of the week. This with me, Annabelle Quinn. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, I'm Max Lang with an extra story. Today we're going to be talking about the cheerleading team and their first place win at the Austin Prep Invitational Cheer Competition in Reading, Massachusetts. Here with me is Kylie Shelley, a 3-year member of the team. Is this the first time your team has placed so high in a competition?
This is not the first time we've placed first, but it is the first time we placed first against other teams. Last year we had a competition where there was no one in our division, so we automatically got first place no matter what.
What did the judges look for, and how is your competition scored?
The score was the best we've ever received. The judges look for consistency of what our coach and the judges call return to beginning or return to start, where you kind of return to the beginning formation that you start with. And they look for consistency in the spirit that you have for your team, I guess.
Okay. And you said this was the first time that you won against different teams. How many teams were there?
In total, there were about 22. In game day, there was only 3. There was, I know Sandwich was there. I don't remember the name of the other team.
Okay. And what did you do to prepare yourself for this? Like, what strategies did you use to practice?
Our coach believes in practice how you're going to actually perform it, so we constantly do full outs, and if stunts don't hit or things don't hit, we work on those specifically to make sure they hit, so when we go out there, we don't make a fool of ourselves, I guess.
Okay. What do you think that Nauset did well that made us win first?
we know our formations really well. We know what we're doing. Like, it's not mixed up. Like last year, the game day kind of layout, I guess, is be prepared for what's going to happen, even the changes. So last year they pulled it for fight song, and then they did the dance, so 2 dances, and then the ending stuff. But the next comp, it was completely in a different order. So this year they changed the rules, so it's all in the same order. So we're really good about keeping, like, knowing where we're going.
Okay. And finally, what's next?
We have states this weekend in Shrewsbury, I believe at Shrewsbury High School. We're really hoping to get top 3, which is 156 out of 200. Like, that's the minimum score you can get, and that's a bid to Disney, which is nationals in Florida. So we're really hoping to reach that point.
Thank you. This has been Max Lang and
Kylie Shelley
with the Extra Story.
Hi, I'm Jack Burns here with Sarah Needell for the special report of the week. The Giving Tree Project, which runs from November 14th to December 6th, is collecting toys in the main hallway near Mrs. LaBranche's office. So, for some that do not know and may be interested, how does this process work?
So we have a bunch of stars, and they have the ages of it's either a girl or a boy, and then they'll say like 10 to 11-year-old or 2 to 3, and it has the recommended gift, and then we'll have a box out soon, and we have it out so parents can take them during the parent-teacher conference, and then they'll bring in the gift.
What charity organization will the toys go to?
We're deciding between Toys for Tots and the Family Pantry.
Alright, thank you very much. I'm Jack Kearns here with your special report of the week.
Hi, my name is Delaney Colton and welcome to Talent Search. Today we'll be interviewing Ben LaBranche, who's a student in jewelry making. So, Ben, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
How long have you been taking this class?
This is my 3rd year taking Mr. Craven's art classes.
What made you choose jewelry making?
Well, I had 2 brothers that took it, and they really liked it and really liked Mr. Craven, so I also decided to take it, and I enjoyed it.
What have you been working on?
This year we've made earrings, and now we're working on a Medal of Honor project, which is either a pin or a pendant, and I chose a pendant, so it's going to be a necklace for my mother.
What's your favorite part about jewelry making?
I like just making art. I don't know. It's a good break from your core classes and all the homework and other stress you get from classes. It's a good getaway, I think.
This has been Delaney Colton, Talent Search, Ben LaBranche. Thank you. Hello, this is Caroline Salter with the High Five student Ethan Boyle. He's a junior defensive player for the Nauset soccer team, and he's been playing as a top defender on the team. Tell us what the record of the season is.
Our record right now is 20 wins, 2 ties, and 0 losses.
Oh wow, that's a great one. What game was the most exciting for you so far?
Probably this recent one, which is that was a good game. We played really well. We won 3 or 4-0. It was a good game. Everyone played well. We got a lot of people that only played that got in, which is big in a playoff game. Yeah.
Sounds good. How long have you been playing?
Since I was 3, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow,
So
that's quite a long while. So do you play in the club team?
Yeah, I play for Liverpool. It's a team, it's in Massachusetts, and we're pretty good. We're coached by the same coach, John McCulley. So, yeah.
Great. And do you have any plans for the future? Do you want to play in college or?
Yeah.
Okay.
College would be fun. I mean, I'm open to. I'm talking to a lot of colleges. They're coming to my games, going to my tournaments. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. All right. This is Caroline Soto with the High Five student.
Nauset staff profile, Jack Fabiano. Hello, I am here with RJ Nelson, educational assistant here at Nauset Regional High School. So RJ, how many years have you worked at this school?
This is my 20th year here.
What are your responsibilities here?
I lend student support in various situations. in a special education program, inclusion when it's necessary. Lots of different classroom situations.
What are your favorite activities to do in your free time?
I like to go hiking. I like to go hang out at the beach. I love spending time out in the woods and yeah, just outside in nature, and love going to movies, theater, things like that, community things.
What town are you from?
Roughly.
Thank you very much for taking time to talk with us. I am Jack Fabiano for Staff Profile. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What's up, Nauset High School?
We love Nauset! What's up, Nauset?
Hi, Nauset. Yeah.
Have a good school year, guys. Welcome to Nauset News!